John Waihe'e is deserving of this award because he is a model of leadership for the last 50 years in Hawaii, and it's not just what he's done, but the way he's done it, with heart and soul and compassion for the land that he loves. And along the way, he has never forgotten the University of Hawaii and his contributions to the university as governor and thereafter are enormous. He is exactly the kind of student you would want to graduate and exactly the kind of leader you would want to see in this wonderful state.
Obviously, the law school had a major impact in his life, and that whole experience of being part of the first class brought out his organizational skills, his ability to interact with the faculty on behalf of students sometimes, and also the relationship that he formed with a number of people in the legal community at that time, and people at the legislature. So I think the UH has had a major impact on how he operates in the world and how he sees himself, just how he represents Hawaii in many different ways. You know, he's kind of the embodiment of a really solid Hawaiian person with really good values, very compassionate, really intelligent. And I think UH helped to those are innate, but it helped to bring all of that out together. Those 8 years when he was governor were pivotal for us, for the state. And it was a time in which things were changing drastically, particularly in the Hawaiian community. There was the rise of the sovereignty movement, which the governor in many senses helped to foster. And in his current position now as chair of the Native Hawaiian Rule Commission, he's continued that work. He, brought Ko'olawe home. That to me is a big accomplishment. From the time that we started working on the cases and met all the people in the Protect Ko'olawe Ohana on, is a commitment to bringing Ko'olawe back to the people of Hawaii was always there, and he fulfilled that while he was governor.
Governor John Burns, in his wisdom, once talked about the subtle inferiority of spirit in certain communities in Hawaii. When John Waihe'e and the leaders of his day came along, John had one foot in Palaka power and the other in the Hawaiian Renaissance. And over time, what those movements demonstrated is that the myth of inferiority is long gone, that Hawaii is a model for how the world can be and how the world can lead. That became, for all of us, I think, a guiding principle. It's still with us today. John would never lay claim to this as something that he developed, but he was foundational to it, and he still amazes me.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this very prestigious award. Mahalo to all of you who made this possible. I can't tell you how thrilled I am to receive this, And also want to obviously thank my family, my wife Lynn, my son John, my daughter Jennifer, all of whom have been part of whatever I did to deserve this award. And I can tell you, though, I also want to give a special thanks to Chief Justice Richardson, who, although he is not here today, I hope his spirit is, because it was really the result of his work that I was able to attend the University of Hawaii Law School, the Richardson School of Law, which gave me the foundation for much that I have accomplished. And I can tell you that I've always believed that this university, the University of Hawaii, ought to be, and is in many ways, the premier university of the Pacific. We are, in fact, a guiding light to all of the other peoples of this region, not only producing knowledge, but leadership. And for that, my small part in doing that, I am actually grateful for having had the opportunity. So once again, thank you very much for the award. I can tell you I honestly appreciate it, and I have always been a proud member of the University of Hawaii family. Mahalo.